Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who are new, my name is Natalie and I run a stationery shop called Doodlesntea. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. We are officially in 2022 and it has also been 2 years of me running this YouTube channel, which is crazy that I'm still doing this. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who have been checking out my videos. For those who watched it, liked it, commented, or even subscribed, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. So today I wanted to film an updated what I use to run my shop video. I did film one of these around a year and a half ago, and that was more during the beginning stages of my shop. And of course, there have been some things that have changed since I filmed that video. So I wanted to give you guys an updated 2022 version of that video. I do want to make a disclaimer though and say that the only thing that I will not be sharing in this video is my manufacturer. These are the people that I have outsourced myself to help with making my washi tapes and my holographic stickers. The reason that I'm not sharing these is because I spent a lot of time myself trying to find these people, and because in a way that is like my own business connection as well with another business. I feel like those are just some things that should be kept private. I also want to mention, and this also applies to everything that I will be talking about in this video, but what works for me might not necessarily work for you and the needs that you have. So despite watching this video, I do want you guys to do your own research as well to see if the products that I mention are actually going to be something that will help out with you. Because at the end of the day, this is your shop and this is my shop, so do some research and see what will work best for you. I do have a video on my channel already that talks about how to find a manufacturer, although in that video it's very specific to finding a washi tape manufacturer, but all the questions that I talk about in that video can be applied to making other things like stickers or pins or keychains. So if you are on the hunt for a manufacturer, I would recommend checking out that video instead. Now with all of that out of the way, don't forget to like this video if you are interested in more content like this, and to subscribe as well because that will help me out a lot. And let's get started first with tools and machines. Once again, I have everything written down, so do not mind me always looking down or also grabbing things. So the first thing I want to talk about is my printer. Now my printer hasn't actually changed since the previous video. I'm still using the Epson XP960. And similar to what I said in the previous video, I think I mentioned this, but I'm pretty sure this model is discontinued now, but the newest model should be the 970. My friend does have the 970 and she says that it also does what she needs a printer to do to run her shop, so I'm pretty sure if you want something that's similar, you can check out that model. As for the sticker cutting machine, I now use the Silhouette Portrait 3. I actually made this change at the end of last year. I will be making an updated how I make my stickers with the Silhouette in the future, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't to check that out. But oh my goodness, ever since I switched, it just made everything so much easier. It's so much more efficient. You can cut more sticker sheets per sticker paper. The cuts are more accurate and all of that. The only thing is it's so much louder, but that's something that I'm willing to have as a trade-off for all of the pros that come with it. If you are curious about my opinions on the Cricut Explorer Air 2 versus the Silhouette Portrait 3, I do have a video about that also on my channel, which I will leave in the cards and in the description box. Do keep in mind that that video, I filmed it before I got the Silhouette Portrait 3 myself, but I had a lot of help from other shop friends that I have who already have been loving the Silhouette. And now that I have the machine myself, I can totally see all of the pros that they mentioned in that video. Next category is designing. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have probably seen this sketchbook show up a couple times in my Instagram reels. This is the Moleskine sketchbooks, and I like to draw out some designs that I have in here first before I digitalize it. And as for the tablet I use the iPad Pro 11-inch. You can see fingerprints. That's not cute. Let's cover that. But also my nails are chipped. That's also not cute, but we're gonna live with that. But yes, I have the iPad Pro 11-inch. This is actually a refurbished one as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my printer is also a refurbished model as well. I think just getting refurbished electronics personally saves you a lot of money, and I haven't had any issues with any of these. But because I have the iPad Pro, I also have the Apple Pen, which is the 2nd gen. It's just stuck right over there. And as for the app that I use Procreate to draw out all of my stickers. Once I'm done designing all of my stickers, I move them all to my computer where I organize them into the format on the sticker sheet through Photoshop. So I do have the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription to do that. Next are the materials that I use to make my stickers. I actually use the Homsto sticker paper now. They have 3 different types of sticker paper. There's a glossy one, there is a frosty clear one, and there is a matte one. And for most of my stickers, I use the matte stickers. For my hollow sticker flakes, I will use the glossy paper for that. And I've been recently experimenting with the frosty clear paper to make clear stickers, and a lot of you guys on Instagram have been loving that as well. So I'm definitely going to make more clear stickers with this. I did do a whole review on their paper a while ago, so I will leave that video for you guys to check out. Personally, I just really like their stickers. It feels higher quality than the paper that I was using before, so I have switched completely to just using their paper. As for the ink that I use for my printer, I don't actually use the Epson ink because the Epson ink, the official ones, are so expensive. So I just found like this refurbished or remanufactured ink that I got off Amazon, but unfortunately it's not on Amazon anymore. So I would link it for you guys, but it's not even there anymore, which means that I'm kind of currently going through the struggle of trying to find new ink to use as well. So I'll get back to you guys on the ink situation. The next thing I want to mention to you guys, which has been such a huge game changer for my shop in terms of making new products, are these self-hollow adhesives. So if you guys have seen any of the hollow stickers that I have made for my shop, I don't actually have a laminator because that is also very expensive. What I simply do is I take these hollow self-adhesives, and basically it's like a sticker itself where you just peel the backing off and you stick it on top of your stickers, and then you put it in your Silhouette or your Cricut, whatever your cutting machine is, and then it just cuts it out and it's already like stuck on. Wow, I'm really bad at explaining things. Maybe in the future when I make my how I make my stickers video, I will show you guys how I do that with the hollow self-adhesive as well. I don't know if you guys can see the different designs, but yeah, I just ordered these off of Etsy. There's a ton of different designs that you can order. So yeah, that's where I get those from. And because those self-adhesive sheets are actually quite big, and I find that the reflective material kind of interferes with the sensor lines that are needed for the Cricut or the Silhouette to read where it's supposed to cut, I do have like this little paper cutter that I got from Michael's to cut down the self-adhesive sticker and then just stick it on top of the actual sticker sheet without covering the sensor lines. Once again, I'll probably just include it in my how I make stickers video because I think showing you guys is much easier than me trying to explain it. As for photography, I use my phone to take photos of everything, whether it's Instagram photos, product shots. The phone that I have is the OnePlus 5T, and it is the same phone that I have been using since the previous video. As for editing all of my photos, I use the app called Snapseed to do all of that. Now, in terms of shipping, I do have a more recent video about that, talking about what I use. There are very minimal changes from that video to now, but I'll just quickly run through everything that I use in case you guys haven't seen that video before. But if you want more in-depth about it, I will also link that video. So I use these glassine bags. They are roughly 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches, and all of the products go in here. I also have these cards that I made from No Issue. They're little thank you cards that I just write the buyer's name on it, so it's a little bit more personalized and everyone gets one of these. I also have these chipboards that I got from Uline. They are 5 inches by 7 inches, and I like using these because it just makes everything a bit more sturdy, especially since the products that I'm selling are paper products. I also have this little notepad of a checklist. Basically, I write down the person's order here just to make sure that I've gotten everything, and in a way, it's for the buyer to also make sure that this is what you ordered, and if there's any mistakes in something that I wrote, that there's kind of proof that I was the one that done goofed. I have these craft envelopes that I ordered off clearbags.com. There's also the little stamp that I made with no issue on it as a little personalization touch. I got these envelopes instead because they no longer have that paper seal flap. I felt like it was producing a lot more extra waste than needed. But because it is like this now, I also have this tape roller that I use that I got off from Michael's. It's the Teresa Collins tape roller. My friend got me this because she really likes it because the tape is super heavy duty. Basically, after everything is in, you just roll it on the top and seal it down. And yeah, it stuck. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it. These envelopes are around 5¼ inch by 7¼ inch. I also have these bigger bubble mailers that I got off Amazon. These I use mainly for orders that have washi tapes. And the size of this mailer is 6 inches by 10 inches. So the last thing that I have are these washi tape holders. The one at the bottom I use for sealing in the orders inside, like the glassine bag, and then taping that down to the chipboard. And then the top one is another washi tape and all of the stamps that I have to mail out the orders. And all of the stamps I just get from Canada Post themselves. And this washi tape holder I believe was also off of Amazon. And because I know someone will probably ask, I do have a ton of videos on my channel about shipping on Etsy, why I'm able to use stamps, so I will just link that entire playlist for you guys to check out. And yeah, that's everything that I use to run my stationery shop as of currently 2022. I can't believe that it's 2022. I can't believe that I've been doing this for 2 years. I want to say again, thank you to everyone who has been supporting my shop, my YouTube channel, all of that. I do truly, truly greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any specific questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will do my best to help you guys with your questions. And if you still haven't liked this video or subscribed to my channel, I would really greatly appreciate it if you consider doing that. And I hope you guys are taking care of yourself and staying safe out there. And I hope you guys have a great 2022. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!